Austin Davis, DN, senior.
Anderson Jackson, tight end, senior.
Jackson Blackwood, fullback, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, outside linebacker, junior.
Asad Tanner, DB, senior.
Andy Gutierrez, linebacker, sophomore.
Ethan Evans, safety, senior.
Bubba Tanner, athlete, junior.
Bennett Phelan, tight end, defensive end, junior.
Michael Wynn, offensive line, junior.
Riley Souther, center nose guard, junior.
Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, junior.
Justin Locke, outside linebacker, tight end, junior.
Warner Ross, athlete, senior.
Kendrick London, wide receiver, corner, sophomore.
Luke Blanchard, wide receiver, senior.
Tyson Greenwade, running back, senior.
Ethan Long, QB, sophomore.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big, get the gig from OptiLink.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Good evening, fans. Welcome to Harmon Field, Bill Chappell Stadium. Here at Harmon Field, we are getting ready for Game 10 of this 2022 season. Before I go any further, let's give some recognition to our corporate sponsors. As our Jumbotron is, I believe the volume's cranked up on it pretty good.
It's exceptionally loud.
Mercy. The corporate sponsors for Catamount Football, Adcock Financial Group, AOSM, ASA Fire Protection, Bear Paper Tube, Beautiful Smile by Design, Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, Chick-fil-A, Colwell Banker, Kennard Realty, Dalton Utilities OptiLink, Direct Packaging, Engineered Floors, Builtwell Bank, Ford of Dalton, Hamilton Medical Center, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Material Handling Incorporated, Myers Flooring of Dalton, Oakwood Cafe, Cherokee Brewing and Pizza Company, Peds Care PC, Pie Honda, Textile Rubber and Chemical, the Ann and John Bryant Foundation, Transformers Transmission Incorporated, Kaler Industrial Sales, Shaw Incorporated, Staten CPAs, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. As I mentioned, we are here for Game 10 of our 2022 season. Our Catamounts are getting ready to take on the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. Dalton comes into this game with a region record of 3-1. Cartersville also comes into this game with a record of 3-1 in the region. Curtis, we are playing the number 10 ranked team in Class 5A. The Purple Hurricanes have scored 350 points. They have given up 131. My friend, we have got our work cut out for us tonight.
Yes, sir. I mean, Cartersville's a storied program. It's fun to play in an environment like this, and I'm glad to be able to have this opportunity, but we're going to have to come and play real clean football. I've been told that their offensive line is very massive.
We know. Yep.
We know from perspective we've dealt with massive offensive lines, so I expect run, but I do think they're going to have a little more flash than Calhoun had. Calhoun just decided they wanted to run down our throat, and they were pretty successful with that. So hopefully we can, make some adjustments and get them, into passing situations, long passing downs, and maybe get off the field. And we know our skill guys are prepared, and we're going to be just as skilled as they are. The question is, can we execute at a high level to compete tonight?
The receivers for Cartersville, the receivers are led by number 3, sophomore, Jamari Bryce. Number 11, senior, Colin Fletcher. Rushing, Cartersville's leading Cartersville's leading running back. Number 2, senior, Malachi Jeffries. Curtis, he's the one we are going to have to keep our eyes on. Quarterback is number 7, senior Paul Gamble. Gamble has 12 touchdown passes coming into this game, and he is a dual threat, as he is also the second leading rusher for the Purple Hurricanes. So everything that you could ask in a team that is a team that's built to go far into the playoffs, a team that's built to be successful. They've got speed where you need speed. They've got size and just massive strength where you need it. And that's what makes them a complete football team. I'm going to give you just a really quick example of some of these linemen, the sizes of some of these linemen Cartersville has. Height and weight, 6'1", 245, 6'1", 275, 6'1", 253, 5'10", 260, 6'2", 240, 6'4", 290, 6'2", 255, 6'4", 280, 6'2", 270, 6'6", 300, 6'2", 270, and 6'3", 265. Other than those guys, kind of like Hiram, they don't have much size other than those guys.
Yeah, I think so. Dalton's going to have to, when we've had the ability to get to the running back, when we've been able to get a hold of them, we've done a pretty good job of keeping them, corralled and getting them to the ground. It's just getting a hold of them. I mean, minus the number 85 last week from Calhoun, I don't really think anybody blew through a tackle that we hadn't got a hold of. But getting a hold of them has been our problem.
Calhoun had over 400 yards in rushing from number 21, Caden Williams, and number 85, the big tight end / running back / everything else.
He was a man amongst the boys.
Imari Winston, he is, I think we saw he was 6'3", 230, and he looked every bit of it. So Dalton is definitely going to have to contain some of these running backs that Cartersville have got, because if our Catamounts can pull off this game, Dalton will host a state playoff right here at Harmon Field 2 weeks from tonight, as that would guarantee us at least the number 2 seed. Dalton has to beat Cartersville, and Cass has to upset Calhoun in order for Dalton to be the number 1 seed, which would be region champs. But that is that's a tall order, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, all we can do is try to handle the business we have in front of us, right?
Right.
1 or 2. I mean, I'm assuming coaches look at that, and I know that number 3, if we come in, we might play Loganville is what I'm hearing, but we'll see when that comes around. But you never know how those things shake out. But if we can host a home game, how amazing would that be? And I will tell you, Cartersville's loose with the football. That is probably their downside. If Cartersville struggles to maintain possession, so the loss they had to Calhoun, they had 5 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And so if Dalton can somehow keep them honest with some turnovers and take advantage of those turnovers, I really think we've got a good shot. But we're going to have to play sound, fundamental football tonight.
I'm going to give you a rundown of Cartersville's schedule to this point. Cartersville opened up beating Cherokee 35-0. They beat Jonesboro 38-16. They beat Allatoona 28-20. That's one of their closer games. They beat Columbia 42-0. They beat Heritage out of Conyers 49-0. Their first region game, as Curtis was just mentioning, the Calhoun game, their first region game was against the Jackets of Calhoun. That game went into triple overtime. Calhoun won that game 50-48. Since then, Cartersville has righted the ship. They beat Cass 35-13. They beat Hiram 44-26. And then last week they beat Woodland 31-6. So again, they've scored 350 points coming into this game. So Curtis, we know they have got a high-powered offense, both from rushing, and they can do it through the air if they have to.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be obviously a really good team, but let's remember Hiram had them on the ropes for a little while.
Exactly.
And so they are beatable, and we have to believe that. We have to believe when we come in this game that we can win, or we're going to lose. It's a mentality thing. They're going to be good. They're going to execute. We have to execute.
This is the type of game that reminds me of the old saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. We can't make ourselves heavier right now. We can't make ourselves taller. We are what we are. They are what they are. All we can do is have the bigger fight in us, because, just going on normal human reaction, you look at a game like this, and some people might say, oh, my goodness, that's a mismatch. You can never judge the heart in a team. I've seen so many teams that did not have the size, they didn't have the strength, they didn't have the speed, but they had heart. They wanted that game more than the other team. And sometimes, my friend, that's all it takes to get the W. I've seen teams that were loaded come into a game where they were Goliath and little David beat them. It happens every year, and obviously we're hoping that that's exactly what happens tonight at Harmon Field.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of Coach Bear Bryant. I was listening to a video where
I've heard of him.
I think a lot of people have, and he was a pretty successful coach. But he was talking to of his players, and he's trying to build this mentality of me versus you, mano y mano, man versus man. And he talked about with his players, when we get on that field, it's me and you, the guy in front of me, and who's going to win that battle? Who's going to win? And they've got to make sure that they play disciplined. They don't try to worry about what my neighbor's doing. Worry about what you're doing. Make sure your gap's covered. Your gap's covered, then your other gaps will be covered. And then you can then begin to have some success.
Speaking of gaps, last week we saw the gaps in the defensive line for Dalton, which was allowing Caden Williams to get so many yards for that Calhoun offense. Let's hope that tonight we've got that gap issue fixed from our D-line, because they're going to be tested. And another thing, we just talked about how big Cartersville is up front. We're going to be giving away a lot of size. We're going to be giving away a lot of height, and as you say, just a mass of humanity along that offensive line for Cartersville. So what do you see Dalton having to do to have success containing, I didn't say stopping, containing that running game, considering they're playing an offensive line that is just so much bigger than us?
Well, I first think, like last week, when they got outside the edge, we struggled. So we've got to contain the edge. We've got to make sure we get them back inside with our blockers, with our tacklers. The second thing is we got to make sure that we play gap scheme, gap coverage tight tonight, right?
Yes. Fans, I don't know if you can see it right now, but we have been told all week that there was something special going to happen tonight that's never happened at Harmon Field. And I don't know if you can see it right now, but I now know what the secret is. And you're going to like this when our captains come into play. Colleges do this all the time, but our Catamounts have got a different uniform look tonight. For I don't know how long, Dalton has always wore red jerseys and red pants on Friday evening. Well, if you can see our captains, folks, we are in, looks like black jerseys, black pants, and red helmets. This is the surprise we have been waiting on, as we have AC/DCs back in black. This, I've never seen Dalton, and that's why the coaches have said you're going to see something tonight you've never seen, and we see now what it is. Dalton, red helmets, black jerseys, and black pants. I love it, I love it, I love it. I know we have been tradition all red for the longest. Curtis, that's a beautiful sight, my friend.
Well, it is, and like we were talking about, man-on-man, mano-y-mano, Coach Carpenter and the coaching staff are building up the momentum, trying to motivate the team, and this is the motivation. This is what's going to – you're playing in a new uniform that's never been played on that I know of on Harmon Field.
I love this.
You better show out tonight.
I love this. My goodness, it looks good. In a minute, we'll give you the captains, but I'm still in awe. I mean, never in the extremely long history of Dalton High football has our Big Red came out in black jerseys, black pants, and it looks so good with those red helmets. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness. I know it's just a jersey color and a pants color, but it looks so good with those red helmets.
Well, you talked about it, emotion. This is going to bring us some emotion early. We got to make sure that we play with composure.
Yes.
Make sure we don't get outside of our scheme and do what we're supposed to do. But this is supposed to make sure we are motivated to play at a high level tonight.
Now, folks, keep in mind, Cartersville does not care what kind of jerseys we got. They don't care what kind of pant colors we've got. It's exciting to us, but Cartersville's here to win a ball game. The field is still 100 yards long. It's still about blocking and tackling. But my goodness, don't our Cats look good. I absolutely love these uniforms. And we know that this is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be, hopefully, it's going to be a shootout. And I am so excited to be witnessing this live because in the first time in Dalton football history, we are, again, red on black on black. Your captains for Dalton tonight, left to right. Number 23, the leading rusher in Region 7, the number 4 leading rusher in the entire state of Georgia. Number 23, Tyson Greenwade. Number 46, Austin Davis. Number 4, Assad Tanner. And number 10, Warner Ross. Your captains for Dalton. If you love the Big Red, this will get your heart cranked up a little bit because I just love the way we look tonight. But again, it still comes down to blocking and tackling, my friend.
Yes, it's come down to blocking and tackling. I love to see Austin Davis out there. Have we seen him this year out on as a captain?
I believe he has been. I could not tell you which game, but I know he has been. And I'm looking as I look on the field, I'm looking at 4 seniors that we are going to miss so bad next year, as all 4 of these, I know they're glad to be seniors. I hate to see that they're seniors because that means we don't get them next year.
Yeah, I mean, they put a lot of heart and soul in on this football field and in this football team. And, you know, it creates memories that you can never, get rid of and you never lose. My brother played on this football field in the 90s, and so I remember coming watching him play and how exciting it was that, he was out on the field, and these things you just never forget. And so I'm excited for these young men, and to be captains on the last home game at Harmon Field of their career is such an amazing thing for these young men.
Dalton has won the toss, but they have chosen to defer, so Dalton will be kicking off to Cartersville. Curtis, we're going to get a first-hand look at that big offensive line we were just talking about as Dalton will be going on defense to start with.
I think there's one of them right there, number 71. Well, I like the confidence. I like the confidence in the team. We win the kick or we win the coin toss and we defer. A lot of times people, if they're not confident, they'll want the ball so they can try to score first and get that momentum. We're saying, hey, we're putting our defense out there. We're going to stop you, buddy.
Well, let's hope and pray that all goes well because we would love to end the regular season at Harmon Field with a win. I say regular season because if we can win this game, we will be at least the number 2 seeded. And here comes the Big Red, dressed in black.
Back in black, as they say.
Back in black.
I think we know now why the PA was cranked up.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We know that we know the power going to the Jumbotron, or the D-Tron, as we like to call it. We know the power is doing really well, as it was almost a concert here.
I mean, I don't think we can forget. I know, once again, you've got to believe in your heart. I know Cartersville's a good team, but Dalton is a storied program, and we played really tough teams last year. We played really tough teams start the season, Rockmart, Cedartown, preparing for this game. So we come out here and we play like we can play. We can play with Cartersville. We can play with them. We've got to believe it.
Well, our Cats are going to be kicking off to the Canes as our band sprints off the field. We got some pretty good speed in that band.
We do.
I believe we got some future receivers out there.
Get them on the football field.
Yeah, that percussion line was moving on pretty good. All right, we're just about time for a kickoff here from Harmon Field, game number 10. We know that we will be playing in 2 weeks. Right now, we are not exact sure who or which location we would love to be playing it right here, but it all depends on what happens in this game. As number 27, Adrian Gangora will be teeing it up from his own 40.
Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off, but I wanted to say real quick because you're talking about we get to play in 2 weeks. While it stinks that we didn't get a bye week between now and the first bye week we had, but it really helps us now.
Right.
Coming out of this game, we get to prepare for 2 weeks for whatever our opponent is.
We need that rest. And I tell you, anybody that's listened to the live stream by now knows I'm a stickler for being able to see jersey numbers, and I tell you, those numbers are not exactly bouncing out at me now.
Well, part of it, they've tucked them under their pads a little bit. So
it's gold numbers on these white jerseys, and again, we've said it all year long, if you're watching from home, whether on your TV or your phone, you can see it clearly because Brandon has you zoomed in. We are not zoomed in from where we are, so we're going on just plain eyesight, and I'm already wearing glasses, as the Canes have took the opening kickoff and run it up to their own 43-yard line, possibly the 44. Curtis, do you have any idea, my friend? Your eyes seem to be better than mine. Do you have any idea who it was, other than a player that played for Cartersville? Do you have any idea who it was that ran it back?
I don't, but it looked like it might have been Warner Ross or number 16.
No, I mean for Cartersville, who ran it back.
Oh, I didn't see that.
All righty, here we go. Number 7, senior quarterback Paul Gamble. Running back. We got a flag on the play?
No, we got
I see a flag right over there.
We do have a flag.
We got a flag, and let's see. This is an illegal substitution against Dalton. Well, that's not a good way to start the game with a 5-yard penalty.
No, I think we had a little miscommunication there.
After we celebrate back in black and all that stuff, we came out in sharp-looking unis, and we've got a substitution infraction, so that's a 5-yard penalty. Cartersville now has it 1st and 5 from their own 48. So 1st and 10 turned into 1st and 5. Number 2, senior Malachi Jeffries, the big running back for the Canes, and there he is. And we see exactly that's a first down for the Canes as they've got the ball already into Dalton territory. Of course, they only started at the 48. Is that a?
It's like red something over there.
Is it the towel?
I guess it is a towel.
Yeah, there's something on the D. Anyway, Cartersville has it on Dalton's 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Canes.
Again, we can't let them break the containment. We got to keep them. We got to set the edge, or we're going to be having a rough night against their running game.
Number 2, Jeffries again. Better job on our D.
Great job right there. Number 22.
Cameron Staten. We have called his name so much here lately.
He has filled in, and he has been a force on that defense.
Jeffries picked up about 2, so it's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the Dalton 34-yard line.
He plugged that hole well.
Catamounts are in a 3-man front on defense as we're looking at that gargantuan-sized offensive line that they're going up against.
Oh, false start.
All righty. That 5 yards we gave Cartersville hopefully is going to come back a little bit as they are now going to be hit with a false start. You can tell, Curtis, that we're getting into fall because this green, nice Bermuda has now got a lot of brown and beige coming into it as we have been having some very cool mornings.
And no rain.
And these hot season grasses do not like that, so they'll start turning on us. And you're right, brother, no rain. Hopefully some Sunday, from what I'm hearing. So we got 2nd down and about 13 for the Canes from the Dalton 39-yard line. Number 7, Paul Gamble, your quarterback. Not on that play. That play was number 10 quarterback.
Got another flag on the play.
Nate Russell.
Illegal shift.
Nate Russell, the quarterback for the Canes.
I think you're going to see.
Then.
I wonder if we'll decline this penalty.
Well, we're fixing to find out. We got a shift issue, and that is declined.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 as the Canes have an illegal shift. Dalton declines the penalty. 3rd and 13 from the Dalton 39-yard line. Let's hope the Big Red defense can dig their cleats in and prevent a first down, as this is what gave us fits last week down at Calhoun.
Yeah, but they were 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. I'm not sure we ever really got them.
Russell's going to air it out, and the pass is incomplete.
Great job.
And again, as we had mentioned, Paul Gamble has been their quarterback all year. Well, now tonight it's number 10, freshman Nate Russell. So all those stats we look up for their starting quarterback, and he's not even quarterbacking.
Wonder what happened.
I don't know. But Nate Russell, number 10, is a freshman.
Great job by Dalton's defense.
4th and 13 for the Canes as they are going to be punting. Dalton drops back, I'm assuming,
Bubba
number
Tanner.
21. Exactly, Bubba Tanner. Boy, a high snap right here would
be incredible.
Would make my heart speed up really well. Well,
didn't have that.
It remains normal. And there's the wobbly punt, and it's going to be fair catch by Bubba Tanner at around his own 6. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
Welcome back here to Harmon Field as our Cats come out 1st and 10 from their own 6-yard line. We got Ethan Long, number 15 at quarterback. Tyson Greenway to his right. We got 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Cartersville also in a 3-man front on defense. Long's going to drop back in the pocket. It's going to throw one out here intended for number 1, Luke Blanchard. Blanchard catches the ball around his own 40. That's a huge gain and a first down, Dalton.
What an excellent throw by Ethan Long. I mean, he put that thing, he dropped a dime in a bucket, as they say, and man, was that a good throw. Good route by Luke Blanchard there, too.
Beautiful job on the offensive line. A whole great job for the offense overall. 1st and 10, Dalton from their own 43-yard line. Now we have 2 receivers for this side. We got number 45, Jackson Blackwood, as the H-back, as Tyson Greenway. I think there's a scouting report out on Dalton that number 23 will get the ball often, as the entire left side of the Cartersville defense meets Tyson, and Tyson's going to lose about 3 on the play. 2nd and about 13, Dalton.
Yeah, I think they were ready for that.
I don't think we fooled anybody on that one, as Dalton now has it 2nd and 13 from their own 40-yard line. Catamounts need to reach the Cartersville 47 to pick up a first.
Yeah, that 3-3 front allows them to move and shake and kind of overload on certain sides. And
yeah, it's like a 3-3 stack the way they were going there.
Yeah, it just kind of keeps you off balance as an offense.
All right, we had Kendricks London taking a direct snap, and Cartersville is not fooled at all whatsoever, as number 2, Adriel Hernandez, was the carrier on that, and it looks like we might have lost about 2 more. So we're going south on offense instead of the right way.
Well, the line is kind of piecemeal. We're missing John Ridley, so that can be a communication issue, and I just think Cartersville bringing the house.
Well, again, we're well scouted, so they know what we're going to try to do. And as we have it 3rd and 15, Dalton from their own 38-yard line. 3rd and long. Let's hope our Cats can at least pick up some of this, as we're going to throw it out here intended for number 10, Warner Rawls. Pass was over his head, incomplete. Catamounts will be faced with a 4th down, as we will be seeing number 27, Adrian Gongora, come in to punt for the Cats. Okay, there's Adrian. I kept looking. I thought, well, I don't see Adrian. There he is. He's now appeared. 4th and 15, so Dalton obviously will be punting from their own 30, looks like the 37, 38-yard line. Cartersville's defense did a fantastic job, and now it looks like they're coming after our punter. We got a flag. We got a whistle. Not a flag. We got a whistle. Time out on Cartersville. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, and just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Right back here at Harmon Field as Dalton is faced with a 4th and 15. Adrian Gongora, a little bit of a high snap. Oh, my goodness, Cartersville was getting close to that ball. As the Catamounts have punted on their first possession. Ball's going to roll down to the Cartersville 33-yard line, where the Canes will come out for their second offensive possession.
Yeah, I mean, remember, we have a new long snapper.
Yes.
Since John Ridley's not available.
You don't understand, you don't realize how hard and how much practice it takes. John Ridley was absolutely automatic. Our quarterbacks, they never had to move when Ridley was snapping. He put it spot on. And it just takes time to get that down, and he worked so hard on that, as he has done a fantastic job. As is it 2?
Yep.
Number 2, Malachi Jeffries is showing why he's their leading running back. He doesn't have nowhere near the yards Greenway does, but you can see that he is lightning, and as he picks up an enormous amount of yards. 1st and 10 for the Canes.
He's a big back, too, but we were there to make the tackle and just missed. We plugged the hole really well. He had to dance for a little while, so we had gap and integrity. We just missed the tackle on the point of attack.
Cartersville 1st and 10 from the Dalton 25-yard line.
Got Jackson Blackwood at nose tackle.
Cats again in a 3-man front on defense. Is that Jeffries?
No, that's the quarter. It was a quarterback Wildcat.
I'm telling you, these gold numbers on these white jerseys.
Number 3 is the number.
Giving me fits.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Jamari Bryce. He's their leading receiver.
Yeah,
2nd and 5 for the Canes as they're down to the Dalton 20.
The gold is really hard to see.
It is. It is for me. I am struggling. All I can tell you is Cartersville's got the ball, and that looks like 2. Was it 2? Mm-hmm. I'm afraid to say. Number 2. Oh, boy. Malachi Jeffries. 6.
Number 6.
That's the last thing they need to be doing to me is switching up jerseys like that, because I'm already having
I honestly can't see it from here. I'm with you. The gold is impossible.
Again, we want to explain something. If you're watching this on TV, you can see the numbers with no problem. But we're up here in the press box, quarter of a mile from the players, so we're struggling. All righty. Cartersville's down to about the Dalton 1, but we got some laundry on the field. And
shift again.
It would be nice to see if this was against Cartersville, and I believe it is.
Illegal shift.
Shift again. That's twice on the Canes. That's going to back it up a little bit.
You got Striker Woods coming in.
Strikers on the D-line. We still got Jackson Blackwood, Anderson Jackson, and Austin Davis on that D-line for Dalton. After the penalty, that's going to move the ball back to the Dalton, looks like the Dalton 17-yard line.
Yeah, they're gapping us right now. They're getting through, creating their own little gaps, and we've got to set the edge and make sure we have gap integrity.
1st and 15 for the Canes as they are in the Dalton red zone.
Good job.
Great job on the Dalton defense. Great job. Did not let him turn it in. Forced him outside. Is number 2, Adriel Hernandez. Number 2, Cameron Staten.
Now number 2 enters for them. That was number 6 for them.
And 21, Bubba Tanner, all in on that tackle for Dalton. Great job as the Cats strung that out to the outside. And I don't care if they run east and west. It's that north and south thing that bothers me. So if we can make them go east and west, you got to feel like that's in our advantage.
Yep.
But you got to be careful, too, because they are shifty. Number 2 back in. Malachi Jeffries. Jeffries with the ball. Going up the middle, and Dalton's done a pretty good job considering the size of that offensive line they're going up against. Third down, as we are at third and about 8 or 9. Third down and 9.
Yeah, we put Striker Woods in as the
is he on the nose?
Defensive. He's not on the nose. Well, he's coming out now, so we're bringing in Cameron
Staten, 22. Cartersville is on the Dalton 11. They need to get down to the Dalton 2 for a first down so they can score, or they can get a first down without scoring. We got 9 seconds left on the play clock. 7 again, your quarterback. Now it is Paul Gamble. Gamble fumbles the ball. He lost it on his own.
He did.
That is fantastic, as he's going to lose yardage. Gamble just lost the ball on his own.
Yeah, he went to throw it and kind of threw it out of his hand as he went up. So now we're going to see how good their field goal kicker is.
Hey, we'll take that, because had it not been for the shift penalty, they have it down on Dalton's 1 yard line.
First and goal.
And the yellow flag came out to help Dalton tremendously. So thank goodness he lost control of the ball there, as it helps our defense out of a hole. Well, I'm gun shy on calling jersey numbers. You see the jersey number on the kicker?
Number 7.
7? Okay, well, 7 would be Paul Gamble. He's the quarterback. He's the kicker, too. Field goal is good. 4:53 left to go in the first quarter. 3-0. We'll be right back.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
Go Big Red!
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Right back here at Harmon Field as number 7. The only number 7 we have is the quarterback. So if they've got another number 7, it's a mystery to us, as that's all that Max Prelps had listed. So Paul Gamble is going to get the credit for a field goal, whether he was the one that kicked it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a different cut number or a different player, but it's definitely number 7.
Yeah, it's number 7. He's getting the credit anyway. As we got number 21, Bubba Tanner, and that's going to be a touchback, as Dalton will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Looks like their kicker's pretty good.
Looks like he's got a leg behind him. I know what I saw in warm-ups, they were pretty impressive. They were getting some hang time on their punts, and their kickoffs were, well, what you just saw. So Dalton will have their second offensive possession here.
This is where Dalton's got to make sure that we give our defense some time to rest, so we need some first downs. It'd be nice to be able to run the football, but Cartersville's going to be dead set against the run, so.
We have number 69.
They're sorry, LD, but I'm just looking at their defensive line. Mm-hmm. It's pretty big itself.
There's nothing, I don't see a lot of things that's real small on them. Number 69 is Jeffson Locke. Jeffson was number 3, but he's having to fill in for some injured guys in front of him, so thankfully Jeffson can also be on the line, as we have a penalty against Dalton. It's like a false procedure against the Cats, so it's a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15 now from their own 15-yard line. As we got
Wildcat
4:50 left to go here in the first quarter, but as Curtis said, Dalton needs to hold on to this ball and at least drive down the field to give that defense some time to catch their breath, because Cartersville so far has been on the field just a little bit longer than we have. Ethan Long, your quarterback, going to pick. Nope, it was 15. It was Ethan. Ooh. Tyson Greenwade is going to have a fit against this defense. I tell you, they're on to him.
That looked like a horse collar to me. He carved him from the back of that was definitely a horse collar tackle. Player safety is our number one concern, so I think they need to make sure of that.
Well, Tyson's pretty much having to take on the whole defense once he gets out here on the side because they got 3 or 4 guys. And again, you're talking about a team kind of like Calhoun last week that's got the speed.
And they're very fast.
They've got speed to get out there on the perimeter. So Cartersville has got the speed to catch us out on the side, but they've also got the beef to deal with us when we try to go up the middle. Long's going to throw one out here to Kendricks London. Kenny is at his own about 27-yard line.
Great pass right there by Ethan Long.
We're going to be just a hair short, maybe about a 3rd and 3. We'll see where they put the ball down. 3rd and 3 for Dalton from their own 27-yard line.
I mean, we've provided really good pass protection when Ethan's, throwing the ball. So what's Dalton do here? Obviously, we've not had any success at this point running the football.
No, and they got to be thinking that Tyson's going to get it. Going to throw it out here to number 19. Intended receiver was Drew Snyder. Incomplete pass as Snyder couldn't bring it in. So it's a 4th and 3. Catamounts are going to be forced to punt again.
That was an excellent throw right there.
It was. Ethan put it right on the money.
Those are the kind of things
those
are the kind of things that we have to take advantage of.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on them.
We had a play last week. I'm pretty sure with Luke Blanchard, where just got to have those catches, and they feel as bad as anybody. So
Absolutely,
it's not on them. It's football, but you just got to make sure you take advantage of the opportunities you have.
It's just being human. Number 11 for the Canes are going to call a fair catch. Cartersville will have it 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line as we have 3:54 left to go here in the first from Harmon Field. Game 10, final regular season game. Again, we are still waiting. We may be getting a chance to play here again at Harmon Field, but we got to win tonight for that to happen. It does not matter what happens with Cass and Calhoun. If we do not win this game tonight, we will be on the road in 2 weeks. First round of the state playoffs, but we won't worry about that right now because there's a team in solid white with gold helmets that's trying to be a roadblock for us. Dalton again in a 3-man front as Jeffries has the ball going around the right-hand side. Jeffries going to turn up. We got a flag on the play. Really hoping that's a holding against the Canes.
We got 2 Dalton Catamounts.
We do have some black jerseys down. They're back up now. So
Cameron Staten's coming up limping a little bit.
That's going to help Dalton's defense out as the Canes have a hold on that play.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So
I usually hate that little yellow flag, but I'm kind of beginning to like it now. It's kind of like your 12th man.
It can hurt you or it can help you. In this case, it's helping us.
Right now, I'm all in favor of it.
We hurt ourselves last one with a little false start, put us behind the chains.
1st and 20. Cartersville from their own 37-yard line. They need to reach down to the Dalton 43 to pick up a first. But a team like this is explosive, and they can cover a lot of ground in a hurry, as right there they just picked up 10. And going to be 2nd and 10.
I mean, I didn't really know what to expect out of Cartersville, where they're going to try to be, passing team or a running team. And obviously, the tell of the tape is Dalton, struggles with the run, so they are definitely playing to that strength. I mean, I think personally Dalton's holding their own at this point. We're doing a pretty decent job of corralling them.
We have. Cartersville has kind of some self-inflicted issues going on, but hey, Dalton's had it too. That's just part of football. You like it when it's against the other team, but you hate it when it's on you. And as of right now, he gained 9. That was a gain of 9, so it's 2nd and 11 now from the Cartersville 46 from where they put it down originally. Pass is complete, and Cartersville's still going to be short. That's going to be a 3rd down and about 6 or 7 from the spot that I'm looking at.
We closed out well because when he caught that ball, there was nobody around him. And I'm not sure who the defensive back over there was, but he kind of held him up, he kept his ground, and the young man didn't know which way to go, and it kind of slowed him down a little bit when we got there to tackle him.
It looks like 26, that Andy Antogana on that far side.
Yeah.
3rd and 6, big 3rd down here for the Dalton defense as the Canes have it just inside Dalton's side of the field at the 49. Russell, the freshman, back in at quarterback. Dalton has sacked Russell. Number 46, Austin Davis, and 44, Anderson Jackson. 2 senior defensive linemen get the big stop for Dalton's defense. It's 4th down.
What a great defensive call right there. We did looked like an all-out blitz, and we got home. when you do that, you put your defensive backs on an island, and they were playing man coverage, and they covered well, and the young man had nowhere to go and ended up eating the football. Great job right there by the defense.
Dalton will drop back number 1, Luke Blanchard, to receive this punt. Second punt for the Canes. And pretty good kick right there. Good hang time as Luke is going to let it roll. Good decision as Dalton will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super-fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big, get the gig from OptiLink.
Right back here at Harmon Field as the punt was a touchback. Rolls into the end zone, so the Catamount offense will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Empty backfield.
2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top, going in motion. And is that number 10? Number 2. Oh, my goodness. That was Warner Ross. That's a fumble. Warner fumbled, and Cartersville has fell on the ball. Oh, my goodness.
And it was such a good play.
Oh, man.
The jet motion opened up the middle. He ran through a Mack, the hole the size of a Mack truck, and a young man just hit his hand, and Warner just didn't have a good handle on the football, and unfortunately put it on the ground.
Well, we didn't want that. Cartersville will take over already on Dalton's side of the field. 1st and 10 Canes from the Catamount 33-yard line as we have coughed it up. Hopefully our defense can once again keep these guys from the end zone. Been doing a pretty good job of that so far. All right, there's Jeffries with the ball, and Jeffries again, great running back as he's going to pick up, looks like about 5 or 6 on that carry.
They have a tendency to turn the ball over, but what I hear is the turnovers are coming on the passing plays. So we've got to get them in 3rd and long so that they're throwing the ball so that we can hopefully, maybe pick off one.
2nd and 5 Cartersville from the 28-yard line of Dalton's. Cartersville takes over on a Dalton fumble as Jeffries again going around the right-hand side, and Jeffries second. Oh, my goodness, has he gone to the end zone? Jeffries is going to put on speed, and we've stopped him from scoring, but he's around the 1. He's maybe around the 1-yard line of Dalton's. It's going to be 1st and goal, Canes, as Jeffries shows why he's their number 1 running back.
Yeah, we had him too. Again, he's just breaking the tackles. He's being Tyson, what we normally see with Tyson. So we've got to make sure we wrap up and get him to the ground.
Well, remember they got a they took over deep in our own territory, so it's not like they had drove the field on us. They're going to give the Canes a touchdown, so that's going to be 9-0 Cartersville with 33 seconds left to go here before the second quarter.
He almost fumbled that.
He did.
Snap.
9-0. Dalton has to have some confidence so far playing because we saw that.
Yeah.
If we don't help them, we can play ball with them. And of course, I know they've had some miscues also.
And then they're going to play like that, though. I think so. We've got to make sure we play clean football, and we've just had that one miscue that they just scored off of, and then we had a drop pass. I mean, we've not played the clean football that we need to play to be truly competitive.
Okay, they are going for 2,
and it worked.
11-0. 11-0. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Team's good.
Right back here at Harmon Field, 33 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The Canes have just scored and got a 2-point conversion, 11-0. As Cartersville's getting ready to kick off the Dalton, as we drop back as usual, Luke Blanchard and Bubba Tanner. And there goes the kick, and Bubba's going to catch it around his own 6-yard line. Tanner's cutting the back up middle. He's going to cut back down this left-hand side. Bubba's still going. Tanner's going to get up to about the 28-yard line.
Good run back by Bubba Tanner there. All right, let's convert. Let's play at a high level. We can throw against this team.
We can play with this team.
We can play with this team, but we've got to execute, and we're not executing on offense right now.
Dalton's biggest opponent tonight needs to be Cartersville, not Dalton. We don't need to be our own worst own enemy, as we've got Tyson in the backfield right behind Ethan, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Cartersville in a 3-man front on defense, as we have 25 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Greenwade busting it out around the left-hand side, and Tyson picked up maybe about 3.
Personal foul.
We got a flag on the play.
Wonder if that's on, I don't know, I'm looking at it.
Laundrie is on the field. Here's the call. We have got personal foul against Dalton. Oh, my goodness. Ours 15 yards against the Big Red. 15 yards against Dalton. That does not help.
I think one of our linemen, and I don't want to call the young man out, but I think one of our linemen got a little happy on the back end trying to help on the run game. He wasn't doing anything malicious, but he was a little late getting to where he was going, and it created some contact after the
little extra fellowship.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dalton, first down and about 23 or 24.
Let's go in the second quarter.
Curtis is right. We are down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds, unless Dalton's going to snap one to get it one final play, and we are. One final play before the quarter ends. Tyson's got the ball. Greenwade has got about 4 Canes coming in on him. Tyson's going to be down around the 20-yard line as we've reached the end of the first quarter. From Harmon Field, Cartersville 11, Dalton nothing. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
We're right back here at Harmon Field. We are getting ready to start the second quarter. Dalton with a big third down coming up. Third down in about 19 or 20. Got Warner Ross going in motion. Warner has the ball. And Warner's going to throw a pass out here to number 5, Kendricks London. Pass was incomplete. I was afraid 21 had intercepted it. It was a toss out here to Warner, and Warner was like a halfback pass, throwing it out here to Kendricks London.
I mean, it was there, and I'll say, I don't know if they'd thrown it or not, but the young man had a lot of contact, but he turned around and played the football, which is obviously going to
probably prevented the penalty there.
Yeah. I mean, he did. It wasn't a penalty, but because he turned around and you know, found the football.
Adrian Gongora, I have an early Christmas wish.
50 yards.
I would like for you to hit about a 75-yard punt, hit it so high that the jet stream carries it, and take it down to about the Cartersville 15-yard line.
Oh my goodness. Got 9 seconds.
We've
got to get people on the field.
We didn't know to come in or something here. Gongora with the ball, and, well, maybe it'll roll down to the Cartersville. Well, okay, that's a good job for Adrian.
That's a great punt right there.
That'll work. I can live with that.
Yeah, that flips the field.
He's forgiven. I didn't get my 75-yard punt with the jet stream catching it, but I will get over it.
You got about
It rolled good. He got a good roll out of that. All right, Cartersville's going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
This is a big defensive possession.
Yeah, because it's 11. But if they score again, we don't need to be getting down by 3 scores.
Yeah, I mean, we got down 14-0 against Cass and clawed our way back.
Different animal.
Different animal, and 17 or 18 or 19 if they go for 2 again to nothing is a whole different animal against this team. So this is a huge stand for our Catamounts. We need to have a good defensive stand right here. A little help from Cartersville would work too.
Well, as we've said, Cartersville is prone to the turnovers, so it'd be nice if Dalton defense can get some pressure on them or give them some different looks and make them turn it over as that 2. No, that's 3. Number 3, as a ton of red helmets are going to be in. He never did technically go down. Number 3, Jamari Bryce, the ball carrier for the Canes.
Yeah, a little wildcat action. Again,
picks up enough for the first down.
They're making me eat my words because we've been at the point of attack to make the tackles. Now we've just got to wrap up and get them on the ground. They seem a little. For one, they're very strong, and 2, they seem really slippery.
But then again, that seems to be Cartersville every year.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Canes from their own 46-yard line. Need to get the ball down to the Catamount 44 to get another first. As number 10 is now in at quarterback, Nate Russell. Him and Paul Gamble are switching in and out so much. They're giving me fits. Number 2, Jeffries with the ball. Jeffries going to get about 7 or 8 as Cartersville has crossed midfield into Dalton's territory.
You had Rockwez Washington and Cameron Staten on the stop there. I mean, again, you can see their game plan. They don't want to throw it if they don't have to.
Bannon Phelan just ran in for Dalton's defensive line. So Bannon's a big guy himself, 6'4". So he's got a 3-man line. Jeffries again with the ball. My goodness gracious.
Those 2 or 3.
He lost his balance for the last 7 yards he got, and he still kept going.
Well, those 2 or 3 or 4-yard runs are becoming 7, 8, 9, and in the fourth quarter, those will be 10, 11, and 12 or 20.
And the bad news is that's another first down for the Canes as they are now at the Dalton 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Cartersville. Early here in the second quarter as the Canes are unfortunately moving the ball. We've said it all year. Cat defense, we're begging you to tighten up. Number 6 on that carry. And there's nothing technical to what they're doing. They're just...
It's like Calhoun last week.
Exactly. What they're doing is pretty simple. It's just like Calhoun last week. We're having trouble stopping them. A gain of 7 right there. Yep. So it's 2nd and 3. I mean, they're just, again, we go back to the, getting it in chunks.
Yep.
They're gashing us, getting it in chunks. Whatever terminology you want to use, Cartersville's doing it as they are now at the Dalton 31-yard line.
We have to maintain our gaps, and they're creating holes. That's a good job.
That was better right there.
That's still a first down.
That was better, but, when
we got him a little short.
When we say better, it's not 7 and 8.
You're right.
It was probably a gain of 2 or 3, but because it's 3rd and 1, it was 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 3, so it's a gain of about 2. 3rd and 1, they're at the Dalton 29-yard line. Number 10, the freshman quarterback, Nate Russell. Oh, there is nobody out there to stop him. That's a touchdown for Cartersville. Once he got through the where the linebackers are, there was nobody on that side of the field. An easy 6 for the Canes. That's 17-0, Cartersville. 8:53 left to go here in the second quarter. There was nobody over there.
Again, we're at the point of attack, and we can't tackle them. We've got to be able to tackle them and get them on the ground to be successful.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to kick this one instead of go for 2.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. The limb held me up. 18-0, Canes. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75. Home is a place where all are welcome.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Bill Chapel Stadium. Our Cats are on the short end of an 18-0 score. As we have, as usual, 21 Bubba Tanner and number 1 Luke Blanchard back to receive this kickoff. Again, number 7, the number 7 we have is the quarterback, Paul Gamble. Now, whether that's really Paul Gamble, we don't know. Some teams have 2 players with the same jersey number, but everything we can find, there's just one number 7. That's a touchback. Regardless who kicked it, it's still a touchback. So Dalton's going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. As Cats will start their Curtis, is this our 3rd or 4th offensive possession? 4th possession. Big Red on their 4th offensive possession.
We had a big pass play and then had to punt on 1st possession. They scored 3 after that. And I think we fumbled on our – no. We had our 2nd possession punt, 3rd possession fumble, 4th possession punt. This is our 5th possession.
Jeez, good memory. I struggle to remember what I had for breakfast this morning. You can remember all of that.
We've got to have something out of this.
18-0 Cartersville. We need
and Coach Carpenter may have to take some risks here.
We need something on the board. All righty, the 20. Tyson?
I can't really
I
tell.
couldn't ever get a. I'm looking. 2, Adriel Hernandez. Okay. A good run for Hernandez as Adriel's going to gain about 8.
It's a real good play call by Coach Long.
That's 8 yards right there.
Well, it created a little diversion because they're keying on Tyson. Tyson's been such a strong runner for us, and so use that to our advantage, and we got 8 yards out of it.
2nd down and 2 to go. Once again, Ethan Long, your receiver, your quarterback. We got 3 receivers at the bottom. Greenwade with the ball. Greenwade's got the 1st, and Greenwade's going for more. And Tyson's going to be took down around the his own 39-yard line.
What a great run by Tyson.
That's a great job.
Tyson being Tyson, though. You see the vision.
Yes.
And the sidestep and the footwork. What a great run.
Dalton has it on their own 37-yard line. Cats got him a little something going here.
Uh-oh.
There is a fumble. We saw this before.
I think we jumped back on it, though.
Yeah, I think we did recover this one.
But it fell right at the big man's knees.
As soon as Tyson got it, it was dropping. And did we lose anything? Or we just won't stay 2nd and 10. It's going to stay 2nd and 10, so we didn't lose anything.
We lost a little, but no, we didn't.
No, it looks like we're
yeah.
We just the only thing we did was waste a down.
We did, and we need every down we can get.
We need 6 downs if they'd let us have it. Ethan Long in the shotgun with Tyson behind him. That's an easy 5 for Dalton.
Great job by Ethan again. He's done that several times this year.
And it's working really well tonight, as that's going to be 2nd and 5 now, so that's going to negate some of that happened on the first play for us. So all is forgiven as Dalton now has the ball up to the 42. 2nd and 5 for the Cats.
Cartersville's in a 4-down front here.
Long's going to give it off to Tyson. Tyson's got around the corner. Tyson's got the 1st down. Tyson's going to be took down inside the Cartersville side of the field. Let's see here. Dalton is down to the Cartersville.
Fans are wanting an extracurricular call there, but it's very much a decision-based call on that. I mean, he did kind of throw him down out of bounds, but I don't think there was anything egregious about it personally.
Dalton down to the Cartersville 44-yard line. You and those words. Just say unnecessary.
He's an educated fella. Unnecessary. Is that better?
I'm a Southern feller. Second down. First and 10 from the 44, and Tyson has nowhere to go.
Yeah, we've had some success running, but they did a good job of blowing up the gap that Tyson was trying to get through.
Every time Tyson gets the ball, he's not had it for no time, and there's 4 or 5 white jerseys all over him. A loss of about 2. That's second down and 12.
But we've got a good drive going here. Let's keep it going. Maybe get another false start, or not false start, but offsides on Cartersville.
Ball is on the Kane 46-yard line. 3 receivers to the top. Ethan's going to look for a receiver. He steps up in the pocket. Going to throw one out here intended for Luke Blanchard. Luke has caught it. No flags. Luke did a great job. A 50-50 ball, and Luke Blanchard has got the Catamounts down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. First down, Dalton.
What a throw by Ethan Long, and Luke, like you said, 50-50, and Luke he went for it. I'm going to get it. We saw that so many times last year with Kareem Page.
We did. We sure did.
That was very indicative of what Kareem Page could do for us last year. Great job, Luke Blanchard.
First and goal for the Cats. It's hard to say the red team, but we're in black tonight.
Yeah.
First and goal for the Cats from their Cartersville 3. That's a touchdown, Tyson Greenway. The Cats are on the board. Woo!
Great job. Offensive line right there creating a hole for Tyson, and he don't need much. You can just give him a little sliver. He'll get through it, and boy, did he ever. Boy, did Dalton need that touchdown.
We sure did. We sure did. Hopefully that's going to jack up that defense.
Yes.
18-6. Cats are on the board. 27, Adrian Gongora. Number 10, Warner Ross Holden.
Again, I don't think Cartersville turns the ball over running. We've got to get them in some third and longs.
Cartersville, I think, just jumped.
They sure did. Offsides, yes, sir.
Well, I've wondered this before. Are we going to go for 2, or are we going to stick with the PAT?
I think he's going for 2.
We've got our personnel coming in for a 2-point conversion. We got Tyson Greenway coming in. We're going to have a timeout. Looks like a timeout on Dalton. Well, that's what Ethan was.
No, he's saying huddle up. We need to get going, though.
Okay.
They're giving us a chance. I don't think they're giving us a chance. They're setting the ball out, so shot clock, or the game clock will start. Not game clock. The play clock will start on the signal, so we still got plenty of time.
18-6. Cats going for 2 from that offsides penalty against Cartersville. Tyson Greenway. Did I see an offensive lineman throw Tyson into? That was a good move.
Tracker Woods. Who was number? I'm trying to see the number. 65. Who's number 65? He's the one. Oh, 69, Jeff Sonlock.
Yeah, 69 is Jeff Sonlock.
Jeff Sonlock, he did
who
it.
65 is.
I was trying. Seeing our numbers is very difficult, too. Great play, Dalton. 10-point lead.
18-8. The Big Red is on the board, has cut it to 10.
We don't have a 10-point lead, but Cartersville does, but that helps.
That's true. Have you ever noticed you don't ever get tongue-tied unless you're speaking in front of a lot of people, in which we know that there's nobody here at the stadium, but people listening. You know, when you're speaking in front of so many people, you can't even recite the alphabet without messing up.
You know, they say geniuses have trouble talking, so I think I must be a genius.
There you go. Oh, you're good for my ego. There you go. I like that. They teach you that in school?
They did. Told you I was a learned fella.
Well, I'm glad you showed up that day. 18-8. Cartersville over the Cats. That will be returned.
Good kick, though.
It was a very good kick. I'm not about to give you a jersey number. And he got way too much on that return as the Canes returned it up to the 35. 22 for Cartersville on the return.
Caleb Staten's what I heard. Oh, that was who made the tackle.
Yeah, 22 returned the kick. Well, let me look at one of these rosters. 22 for Cartersville, in case anybody's dying to know at home, is Richard Houston.
All right, defense.
Houston brought the Canes up to their own 34-yard line where it is 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Good job. Good job. That's much better than what we've saw before.
I mean, once again, you as a defense, you breed off of the offense. Offense struggling, defense typically struggles. Offense is being successful. The defense has they have that knack that they want that ball. They want to make that stop. They want to get the ball back to the offense. So great job.
Cats have got a four-man defensive front. 2nd and 8 as Jeffries picked up 2. Ball is on the Calhoun, listen to me. Living in the past. Ball is on the Cartersville 36-yard line. Great protection. Pass is going to be intended for number 3. He was pushing off as much as anything, so there was no way they should have called it, and they didn't, but there was no way a flag should have came on that because he was pushing off as much as anything.
Yeah, I mean, they were good, both basically fighting for position.
They were. Intended receiver was number 3, Jamari Bryce. Pass was incomplete. 3rd down and 8 from the Cartersville 36-yard line.
This is pin your ears back and get after the quarterback. I mean, they could run here because they've been pretty successful, so we got to be careful we maintain our gaps. But
discipline right here.
But we can get to the quarterback. We've already got 1 sack tonight.
All right. Boy, 5-yard penalty. Well, forget the 5-yard penalty. Canes, number 10, Russell's looking for a receiver. He's going to be flushed out. Yes, Dalton has stopped him. The Cats are going to force a 4th down. Good job, Catamounts. Secondary, great coverage on the receivers. The line and the linebackers did their job, and they took down Russell. That's a 4th down as Cartersville will be forced to punt. Dalton drops back, number 1, Luke Blanchard. 4:22 left to go here before halftime.
Yeah, Rockwez Washington blitzed on that play, and it got the quarterback's eyes on him and not on the receivers. And once he lost it, where his receivers at, he had nowhere to go, and he tried to scramble and couldn't get it.
Timeout, Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink's streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs.
So here at Harmon Field as the Canes are getting ready to punt, 4th and 8 as the Dalton defense has done a great job of stopping them. Cartersville has a pretty good punter as number 1, Luke Blanchard's going to return this punt. Blanchard started from his own 25. Luke is up to about the 33, so it's a return of about 8 yards. I don't see any flags. So Dalton will come out. 1st and 10 from their own 30, 32 and a half. 33, let's call it 33. Move it up again, we'll be 33 and a half.
Keep moving it.
Yeah, I don't care, keep moving it.
If you're going to go a half, might as well go a yard. If you're going to go a yard, go 2,
They
right?
can put it on the 45 for all I'm.
No, if you're going to 45, 50 sounds good.
It won't hurt me a bit. If I get mad, I will get over it. All righty, 1st and 10 for the Cats from their own 33-yard line. Single receiver to each side. Jackson Blackwood is your H-back. Is that going to be against Dalton?
Yeah,
I thought I saw a right guard come up a little early. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we had some.
Sure did.
Some ambitious.
He's just excited to be out there, okay?
He was ready to go.
He's just excited to be playing for his high school on a Friday night. Why penalize the guy? 5-yard penalty.
Because we'd want the call if it was on us.
1st and 15, Dalton now from their own 28-yard line. Cats need to reach the 43 to pick up a first. Cartersville's bringing those safeties up.
Yeah, they're well up.
Here comes Tyson. Tyson just cannot hardly get away from these guys as they're on him as soon as he has the ball.
Yeah, they like to put their DBs on an island, though, because they bring those safeties up, and it's hard to run against that.
Tyson picked up 2, so it's 3rd and 13, Dalton now from their own 30.
I think if they do that again, we might see Coach Long pull that out and do an RPO, and I think Ethan pulls it out and throws it, I don't know, some sort of seam route or a.
All right, we got trip receivers to the top. Tyson in the backfield beside Ethan. Ethan with the ball, going to roll out of the pocket. Ethan looking for a receiver. And we got Luke Blanchard. That's a first down. I don't see any flags. That's a first down, Dalton.
Great throw by Ethan Long. I told you, he throws extremely well on the run. Getting him out of the pocket and letting him move his feet, it just quiets his arm. It quiets his feet a little bit, and he just made a perfect pass to Luke. Luke had a really good route, too.
First and 10, Dalton from their own 45-yard line is number 19, Drew Snyder, checking into the game. Number 5, Kendricks London coming out.
I tell you, they're really excited about Drew Snyder. That kid is a phenomenal athlete.
I can understand why. He's very good on the basketball court, too. He started last year as a freshman. He's a great all-around athlete. All right, first and 10, Cats from their own 45. They need to get to the Cane 45 to pick up a first. Ethan's going to roll out. It's coming down to this bottom side. Ethan's going to throw one intended for number 8, Bannon Phelan, our big tight end. Pass was over his head, incomplete. That's second down and 10 now.
I'll tell you, on that play, though, Ethan made a really good decision because number 43 was stride for stride with Bannon Phelan, and
he threw it where it couldn't be intercepted.
Yeah, he threw it where only his guy maybe could have a shot.
That's the way you want it.
And so, because if he tries to throw it in there, that's an interception. So great vision right there by Ethan.
All right, Drew Snyder out on this play as 45, Jackson Blackwood is back in, and we got number 2, Adriel Hernandez coming in for Dalton. Again, Cats second and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 3:11 to go here in the second quarter. Getting close to halftime. Yeah, Dalton trailing Cartersville by 10 points. And let's see if we can keep this drive moving. All right, we're going to hand it off to Tyson. Tyson's pumping those legs. Woo, what a hit right there at the end.
Picked him up and threw him down, didn't he?
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 as Greenway picked up a good amount of yardage. Greenway picked up about 5. So the ball is right at midfield. 3rd and 5 for your Dalton offense. Well, we know what needs to happen here.
Got to have it.
However, how you do it, just get down to at least the 45, and I'll be a happy camper.
Ethan trying to get us offsides.
Ethan looking to the sideline.
Let that play clock run, or that game clock run. We shouldn't be in any hurry.
3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Going to hand this one off to Tyson, and they were waiting on it. Tyson's still moving in legs. The drive is still going. Forward progress. We're going to be about 2 yards short.
This puts you right here as this is once again Coach Carpenter. This is why.
I'm glad I'm not the coach right here.
Yeah, you don't want to be coach right now because.
Whoa, he's just got 1. He's just got 1 yard. He got more than I thought.
You know. You got to have some points. But if you don't convert, you give them a really short field.
Anderson Jackson just came in. Drew Snyder just came in. Bannon Phelan just come in. And Jackson Blackwood just come in. Dalton, 4th down, 1 to go. Catamounts just need 3 foot as Ethan is under center. Going to hand it off to Tyson. Come on, Tyson. Come on.
Looks like he is right at it, but it's going to be.
It's a spot. It's just where they're going to spot it. Oh, my goodness, this is going to be close. Where are they going to spot it? Where are they going to spot it?
I can tell you, on the other side of the field, they've got a spot a little short.
Oh, my goodness.
This official down here,
man.
We got farther than that, if you ask me.
Oh, my goodness.
That was not a good spot at all for Tyson.
Jeez. Oh, I don't know what forward progress he was looking at, but that wasn't what I was looking at.
No, that was extremely close. I mean, it's hard to, but to me, that wasn't he was at the line. He got to the 50. The question was, did he get enough to the 50?
I saw his helmet at least got to the 50. Now, where the actual ball was, I don't know.
So here we are. You've given Cartersville a short field with 1.5 minutes to go, and we do get the ball back coming out of half. So I personally would have went for that as well. I would have made that call. We need to take some risk. We're down 10.
Canes have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 46. Pass is complete out here. Come on, take him down right there. We got a flag on the play. Dalton defense, a great job as the Canes will lose yardage, but let's see what the flag is all about.
It's going to have to be offensive pass interference.
As long as it gets against the offense, I don't care. Let's see. We got a hold against the Canes.
Okay.
All righty. Ours 10 yards. That's going to help the Dalton defense out.
Yeah, I'd back them up.
That's a few times that call has happened tonight on that offensive line.
Let's get after that quarterback. I mean, minute and 21. You got to make sure you maintain your gap integrity, but
1st and 20 for the Canes from their own 36-yard line.
And the clock's running.
1:08 left to go here before halftime. Come on, defense. All right, take him right there, right there. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Take him out. Yes! Good job, defense.
Let me tell you what you saw, though.
Number 16, Andy Gutierrez. Great job.
But you saw number 2, I think it was number 2, Adriel set that edge, push the running back into the tacklers. You let him get outside, that might be a big game, but he set that edge really well. Great job, also by Adriel Hernandez.
We have sung Adriel's praises all year long. That young man is a heck of a ball player.
Yeah, I don't know if they made a change there or not, but that was where we were getting gashed really early against Cedartown, Rockmart. And we've been doing a pretty good job of containing that.
2nd and 19 as the Canes are going to run it. Come on, don't let him get this. Come on. All right, he's short. That's going to be a 4th down.
We've got 14 seconds.
4th down. Goodness gracious, that clock is a-moving. Jeez.
Called timeout for Cartersville.
We have a timeout on Cartersville. 11 seconds to go. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Right back here at Harmon Field, where it is 3rd down and about 8 for Cartersville. We got 13 seconds to go in the half.
Oh, yes.
Andy Gutierrez chasing Russell. Russell's going to throw one out here. Pass is going to be incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 4th down as Cartersville will be forced to punt. Well, I'm assuming they're going to punt with just 6 seconds to go. They could afford to get away probably with trying something here.
I could see us bringing the house on this one.
Bring the house, the whole neighborhood, and whoever just moved in. Bring them all. 4th down. Cartersville will be punting. As usual, Dalton drops back number 1, Luke Blanchard. Boy, Curtis, could you see a high snap and then a scoop and score?
Sure.
For Dalton?
I can see it. Can we do it? Cass is up.
Cartersville, timeout.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
to fight for the education, basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers
Game changers.
and the problem solvers.
United,
We can create a community where
everyone,
Is part of something bigger than themselves.
be inclusive.
be bold, be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
Here we are, folks, at Harmon Field. 4th down and 8. Cartersville is lined up to punt. We have 6.8 seconds left to go before halftime. Luke Blanchard is back around his own 15-yard line. Okay, Cartersville is going to punt it. And that's a very wobbly kick as Luke is going to field it around his own 21. Blanchard, boy, we could use a great return here.
No, we need a touchdown here.
It's going to be we're going to halftime because time has run out. We are at the half. Cartersville 18, Dalton 8. We'll be with you at the start of the 3rd quarter. Go Big Red.
Oh, hold on. We got one play maybe. What's the deal? We got one play. They're calling our teams back, so there might be one play. Do we have a penalty on the play? Yeah, we had a hold on Dalton.
On Dalton?
Declined. Let's see what happens.
I'm sure it'll be declined. Yeah, we're going in.
Halftime.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Alphabetical order. Please hold your applause until the end of each class. The sophomores: Robin Dong, Lillian Gray, Hope Hammer, Dahlia Hernandez, Tasneem Issa, Lanier Land, Elizabeth McNeely, Eliana Quintero, Lillian Sharp, and Sensen Wan, the sophomores. Now the juniors: Eli Burt, Mariana Cortez, Francis Quaresma, Addison Hester, Ledge Bland, Dev Patel, Carlos Perez, Camila Pineda, Claire Miller, and Lena Riggle, the junior class. And now for the senior class: Alina Baza Pineda, Michaela Bird, Monica Calderon, Vanessa Chavez, Caroline Fox, Nellie Gregg, Alfonso Landaverde, Joshua Lynn, Shipley Merritt, and Maria Perez, the senior class. Let's get a big round of applause for the 2021-2022 top 10 students in each class. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Tim Scott, Principal Stephanie Hungerpiller, and Band Director Jana Pye, we are proud to present the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band. Assistant Directors are Mike Brodowski and Dr. Doug Schultz. Percussion Instructor Ronald Waters. Color Guard Coordinator Amber Dean and Color Guard Instructors are Annabelle Sasada and Bree Nava. Tonight, the Catamount Band is proud to present their 2022 production, A New Orleans Celebration. This show celebrates the 60th anniversary of the band's iconic straw hats. Selections include Just a Closer Walk with Thee, Old Man River, House of the Rising Sun, Cotton Eye Joe, What a Wonderful World, and When the Saints Go Marching In. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Maria Perez, Lauren Pye, and Bella Solisis. Please welcome to the field the Dalton High School Catamounts Marching Band! Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band! The Catamount Band would like to extend their gratitude to their wonderful sponsors at the diamond level: Sean Pye and Pye Honda, Textile Rubber and Chemical Company, Lofter and Jones Financial Management, and William Scott. And at the platinum level, MHI, Dr. Reginald.
Austin Davis, DN, senior.
Anderson Jackson, tight end, senior. Jackson Blackwood, fullback, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, outside linebacker, junior.
Asad Tanner, DB, senior. Andy Gutierrez, linebacker, sophomore. Ethan Evans, safety, senior.
Bubba Tanner, athlete, junior.
Bennett Phelan, tight end, defensive end, junior.
Michael Wynn, offensive line, junior.
Riley Souther, center nose guard, junior.
Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, junior.
Justin Locke, outside linebacker, tight end, junior.
Warner Ross, athlete, senior.
Kendricks London, wide receiver, corner, sophomore.
Luke Blatcher, wide receiver, senior.
Tyson Greenwade, running back, senior.
Ethan Long, QB, sophomore.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big, get the gig from OptiLink.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs. Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
The 22 football season is here and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck teams and go Dogs. Woo!
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
Go Big Red! 2022 football season's here and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Welcome back, fans, to Harmon Field, Bill Chapel Stadium, Game 10 of this 2022 season. Cartersville 18, Dalton 8. Well, Curtis, we had some good opportunities there in the first half. We capitalized on some, and some didn't go our way, but we're in the game, buddy. It's only 10 points, and we've got 24 minutes to play. We get the ball first. Pretty critical for Dalton to do something on this opening drive to start the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dalton has to realize that we can play with Cartersville.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, we did not play the cleanest football, and we're only down 10. Our defense rose up when it needed to. We took a couple of risks. We had that 4th and 1 right there trying to score up before half, knowing we're getting the ball back now. And we just came up short, but we kind of thought, spot wasn't as where we wanted to be. But, hey, kudos to the defense again for bailing the coach out and making sure that they didn't score on that, because that was a short field. And now we've got a chance to get back in this ball game. But we do, like you said, we do have to do something here.
Yeah, you don't want to you feel like there's so much of the second half momentum is on this first possession to start the third quarter. So we don't want to go 3 and out. We want to have a good drive, as the Canes have been putting it in the end zone, and that one definitely is going to the end zone. So Dalton's going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, as Cartersville is no stranger to the end zone on kickoffs. No, they've got some legs at that school from both punting and kicking.
Their kickers have impressed tonight for sure.
Well, I knew in warm-ups, I thought, my goodness, if they do this during the game, we could be in trouble, because they were absolutely nailing them before the kickoff started.
And that's an advantage. I mean,
it's a big advantage.
From the 20, they're starting from the 35 when we kick it. So
when you've got a punter that can kick it that high, you're pretty much at worst you're guaranteeing yourself a fair catch, which prevents, of course, any kind of run back. All right, Dalton's going to start out again 1st and 10 from their own 20, as Ethan Long has 2, one on each side, and got single receiver to the top, and Adriel Hernandez is going to get about 3 or 4. Not sure with these spots. I'm not sure. It looks like 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6, Dalton from their own 24.
Yeah, again, trying to do a little misdirection with Tyson, because, I mean, like you said, tell the tape is out on Tyson. They know what Tyson has. So
right.
And we're using that to our advantage, and it's been pretty successful.
Gain of 4, good play on first down. Dalton has 3 receivers to the top. Looks like we've got R.J. Story in single coverage down here to the bottom. Once again, Tyson Greenwade beside Ethan. Tyson has the ball. Tyson picks up about 4 at least, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2. As we got looks like Stryker was a little slow getting up, but he's up. He looks good. 3rd and 2, Dalton. Again, your opening drive to start the second half. This is very big for our Catamount offense. Yeah. As we just need 6 feet to pick up the first down. Again, Dalton, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Tyson in the backfield beside Ethan. So let's see what we're going to get cranked up here on this 3rd down. Ours Tyson, we're going to be short. We're short. Depends on the spot, but it looks like a yard short. So it's going to be 4th and 1. Dalton at their own 29.
Yeah, again, this is going to be critical. We're going to punt here.
Yeah, Adrian Gore going to be coming in for Dalton to punt.
I was going to say, I didn't know if we're going to punt here, because it's going to be, I mean, we've got to start taking some risk. You're only down 10, so you're not out of the ball game, but we can't let Cartersville build a big lead. We don't have enough time to fight back from that.
We're down by the minimum of 2 scores, and I say minimum because just a touchdown and a field goal, but you don't want to be going down by 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Punt is going to cross over into Cartersville territory around the, let's see where they're going to mark it. I've learned a long time ago. Don't assume where they're going to put the ball. 45-yard line is where Cartersville is going to take over, where they will have it 1st and 10. Just started the 3rd quarter. Dalton 3 and out, but they got it to 4th and 1. So we're going to see what the Canes are going to do. We were told at halftime that Jeffries, Curtis, neither me or you thought he had that much, but we were told that Jeffries had 180 yards in the first half, which I knew he had a lot, but I didn't know he had that much.
Right, and I mean, it just doesn't seem like it, but they've not had any success throwing the football. So
Right.
everything they've gotten has been on the ground. So I wouldn't doubt that number.
That is Jeffries in the backfield, as Cartersville has been switching their quarterbacks in and out between Russell.
Running a little Calhoun play there, a little power.
Speaking of Calhoun, I have saw Calhoun play many games where they were white on white with those same gold helmets. So, just judging from a distance, they could almost favor Calhoun, except for that Canes written on the helmets of Cartersville. Kind of a dead giveaway. 2nd and 6, Canes from their own 49-yard line, as number 7 is Paul Gamble, the senior quarterback. Jeffries with the ball. Come on, Dalton. Come on. He's got the first down. If we could have got him a few yards back, which I thought we were going to, but he is able to stretch out the play, and that's going to move the chains as he's down to the Dalton 44, 1st and 10 for Cartersville.
Yeah, I mean, they're overloading one side, and obviously that's the side they're running to because, again, the tell of the tape is Dalton struggles to stop the run. We're just the size of Dalton. I think the fight's there. It's just they're bigger and stronger, and you're just trying to overpower that.
Number 7, Paul Gamble, your quarterback. We've done a good job. If we will take him down. Football! Dalton has got the football. We got a flag. Oh, my goodness. We got a flag on the play. Let's see what's going on here.
See what they call.
Cartersville fumbled. Dalton has fell on it, but there is a flag. They're waving a flag off. That's a first down, Dalton. Woo!
I'm not sure who stripped that ball out. I know that Assad Tanner jumped on the football.
1st and 10, Dalton from their own 35-yard line.
Boy, the Tanner boys were good today because that was Bubba Tanner who stripped that out, and Assad Tanner jumped on the football.
That'll give them something to talk about.
That's exactly what we needed tonight. Right now. We said they'll put the ball on the ground.
We're going to have a direct snap to Warner Ross because Ethan is not in, so this is going to be a direct snap to Warner. And we got Blanchard going in motion. Warner's going to keep it, but Warner is not going to have any success as Cartersville was all over him. We're going to lose on this play. Looks like we've lost about 2. 2nd and 12. Ball is now back to our own 33.
Yeah, it looked like Warner, he didn't really commit to that run. He unfortunately put the ball on the ground in the first half, and I think he was scared to put it on the ground in that one, and he didn't really commit to the run.
With a lot of teams, you can get away with that, but not a team that's quick and as fast as Cartersville because they're coming. While you're making your decision, they're coming. All right, 2nd and 12, Dalton from their own 33-yard line. We got Ethan back in at quarterback with Tyson to his left. 2 receivers at the top as the Canes almost gave us 5. Bad news is they got back.
Yeah, well, I mean, the official down here didn't.
Well, yeah, they allowed him to get back.
Yeah, didn't think
Tyson
they went enough.
Tyson with the ball. Greenwade might have got up to about the 38 with forward progress. It's going to be 3rd down. We've just recovered a fumble. We need to do something with this instead of a 3 and out. 3rd and 7, Dalton from their own 38-yard line.
Where we've been successful is picking up really big chunk yards on pass plays.
We got 3 receivers at the top. Maybe this is going to be one of those plays. Ethan's looking to the sidelines. We got plenty of time on the play clock. All right, Ethan with the ball. Ethan's looking for somebody to get open. Ethan has threw a pass that has to complete. That's a first down, Dalton. Yes.
Great catch by Kendricks London right there.
Kendricks London, our young sophomore, on the clutch catch. That's going to move the chains into Cartersville territory.
Boy, that was great concentration. That Cartersville defender almost picked it off, and it went through his hands, and Kendricks grabbed that ball and wasn't going to let it go. Great job by Kendricks London.
That's also a great pass by Ethan because he put it exactly where it had to be. 1st and 10, Dalton now inside Cartersville territory from the 49. Cats got them a drive going here. Thankful for that fumble. Ethan's going to hand it. Nope. Ethan's going to keep it. He's rolling out. He's going to throw it downfield. Number 1, Luke Blanchard. Luke Blanchard, touchdown, Dalton.
No flags on the play. Play will stand. Great pass, Ethan Long.
The Big Red has capitalized on the turnover and has put 6 on the board. 7:07 left to go in the third quarter. We got a ball game, folks, 18-14, as Adrian Gongora is in to kick the PAT. Luke had gotten behind his man. Ethan put it right on the money, and the result is 6 points for the Cats.
Ethan has thrown the ball really well tonight.
The pass over to Kendricks was right on the money. That pass to Luke was on the money. The kick is blocked. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had an extra point blocked. 7:07 left to go in the third. 18-14, Cartersville.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs. Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Welcome back to Harmon Field, where our Catamounts have put 6 on the board. Unfortunately, our extra point was blocked. 18-14, Cartersville over our Cats, as Adrian Gongora is going to kick a very short one here, and Cartersville is going to field it around their own 24. Looks like it's number 11 on the return for the Canes, and Cartersville is going to get it up to their own 32-yard line, where they will have it 1st and 10.
He kind of bailed us out there. What's the penalty on the kick out?
You either make them re-kick or you take it out on the 35.
So we gained 3 yards on that decision.
I'm hoping that play, the offense has put a fire in this defense, and they'll have a great defensive stand here. A 3 and out would be great. Yeah. A scoop and score and a pick 6 would be even better.
I mean, let's not forget we scored on their fumble. So
exactly.
Offense responded to the defense, and now let's defense respond to the offense.
Exactly. Dalton in a 4-man front on defense has number, was that 5? Six. Well, I just missed it by 1.
You had Adriel coming in to make the stop, and like you said, we've talked about him a lot. He's all over the field.
That's a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Canes from their own 36-yard line. Cartersville needs to get up to the 42-yard line. As you're right, Mr. 2, Adriel Hernandez has he's all over the field. Cartersville going to run up the middle. That's a good job. Great job by number, is that 52, Peyton Starling?
And 21, Bubba Tanner.
All righty. Good job on the Cats on that defense. 3rd and 4 from the Cartersville 38-yard line. Come on, defense, right here. Let's stop them right here.
Yeah, football is such a game of momentum, and right now Dalton has the momentum. Let's keep the momentum.
Come on. I started to say, come on, dogs.
That's tomorrow.
I don't even have ADD, but I think it's running with me right now.
Different animal, too, by the way. We're the Cats.
Yeah, we're the Cats. Cats and dogs. You know how it goes. All right. Oh, my goodness. There is, oh, my goodness. Unless Assad Tanner can chase number 7, Paul Gamble has took it to the house. A quarterback keeper. He hit the line, and it was like the Red Sea had departed. There was not a red helmet in sight, and he took it to the house.
Assad Tanner gave it all he had, though.
When you can I don't care if you've got a head start. If you can outrun Assad Tanner, you got speed.
Yeah, but he gave it his all. He almost got there. If he had 5 more yards, he gets there.
Goodness. Oh, that hurt.
Well,
as Dalton had the momentum, now we got to gang it back as we've just made it a little tougher on ourselves.
Unfortunately, the RPO caught us napping. It field goes good. Caught us napping because we were so focused on the running back.
We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Once again, here we are at Harmon Field. Our Catamounts had scored, cut it to 18-14, and the Paul Gamble, number 7, senior quarterback for the Canes, on an RPO just took it to the house, and it is now 25-14 Cartersville, as we have Luke Blanchard and Bubba Tanner back around their own 5-yard line. And I'm fairly certain this ball is going into the end zone. That's been the case tonight for Cartersville's kicking game. And that has got touchback road all over it. So Dalton will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Well, Curtis, we can't help what's already happened.
Nope.
Now, all we can do, down by 11, 2 scores, we need to answer their score.
Yep.
And then play defense.
I mean, we had a good defensive stand going, and what I was trying to say before the break was we were so keyed on the running back, we lost the quarterback, and it was an RPO, and he made a good read. And
he did.
We ran ourselves out of position keying on that quarterback or running back, and so that's the gap discipline that I was talking about. But it's hard to do because they were gashing us, and we were doing so good stopping it too.
Ethan Long going to hand this one off to Tyson Greenway. Tyson's got a great run. Tyson's going to be took down at the 40-yard line. That's a first down for the Cats. No flags. 1st and 10, Dalton.
What a great blocking scheme right there by the offensive line too.
Cartersville in a 3-man front on defense. That's, again, moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Tyson has turned the corner. Tyson lowered that helmet, and he's up to about the 47 is what I was guessing. 46, well, let's see, 46 or 47. As soon as I say one, they'll put it on the other.
Yeah, he got behind Striker Woods.
47-yard line.
I would love to run behind Striker Woods. I ain't gonna lie, that young man is phenomenal.
2nd down and 3 as Dalton has found something here with Tyson Greenway. They kept Tyson in check in that first half, but Greenway's having some success here in the 3rd quarter. 25-14 Cartersville. Ethan's going to throw it out here to number 10, Warner. My goodness gracious, what a catch by Warner Ross.
We got 2 flags.
Oh, my, I just saw it. We got 2 flags on the field. Oh, goodness.
Ineligible
man downfield for Dalton. Is that what they're going to call?
Yeah, somebody was downfield.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Warner made such a great catch. Yep, ineligible man downfield against Dalton. So disregard the great catch Warner Ross just made. Warner stretched out, dove, he did everything, and he came down for such a beautiful play, but it's not going to count.
Sometimes that's the product of an RPO as well. That's what that is, and your offensive line has to be disciplined. And again, we're having to put a young man in there. I don't know who was off sides, I'll be honest, but the offensive line, one of them was down the field and unfortunately negated a really big play.
2nd and 9 now as Ethan's going to roll out. No, Ethan handed it off to Tyson Greenway. Tyson is up to about his own 46 or 47, 46 it looks like. Well, that's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down and about 4 is coming up for the Cats.
Yeah, we need a big conversion here, again, to answer what Cartersville is capable of doing.
I cannot get over that great catch Warner just made. Man, it was beautiful.
Well, we've seen him stretch so many times and just be a little short, and he finally does it, and unfortunately we had somebody down the field.
All right, Ethan kept it. Oh, my goodness. It did not fool Cartersville at all as the Canes were all over Ethan. We've lost on this play. It's going to be 4th and long. Unfortunately, that was a great job on that Cartersville defense as they were not fooled at all. As Adrian Gongora will be coming in to punt for Dalton.
Yeah, RPO again, and on that play, Ethan, you're reading the defensive end, and he just didn't read it correctly.
They were all over him. As soon as Ethan kept it, there was a cane all over him.
It's a good snap.
All righty.
Good kick.
It's going to be a catch by return by number 11.
Oh, where's the flag?
Got to be. There it is. There it is. This is coming back.
There's
2 flags.
That is a blindside block.
And
that is what they're trying to get out of football.
There's a Cartersville guy with the his helmet off.
He's the one that delivered the blow.
He'll be going out, but like I say, 2 flags on the play.
I think they both saw the same thing.
I wish we could accept both of them.
I thought it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Can we get away with that? 30-yard penalty.
Personal foul.
Blindside block against the Canes, so that'll help out Dalton's defense as that will move Cartersville back.
Yeah, because they had a pretty decent
They
return.
had a very good return, so we dodged a bullet there.
I thought it was an excellent snap by our long snapper. Again, we're down
much
John
better.
Ridley, so that was about as good as you could snap a ball.
That was much better.
And then the punt was really good. I mean, it was a spiral. It didn't have much hang time, which is why he was able to catch it and get a little space. But unfortunately and luckily, because I don't think anybody wants to get blindside blocked, to be honest.
Not if you're the one that got hit.
Yeah. So I would not want to see that, but it did take 15 yards away from
all right,
Cartersville.
1st and 10, Cartersville from their own 21-yard line. 3:09 left to go here in the third quarter from Harmon Field. Catamounts are fighting for a home field playoff game, but right now we got to do some work to get some more points on that scoreboard and keep them from scoring. 4-man front on defense for Dalton. Come on, oh my goodness, come on, get him right there. Look at this, look at the speed by Adriel Hernandez. He finally goes out of bounds, but it's a huge gain down to the Dalton 31-yard line. A huge pickup for Cartersville. That's a backbreaker.
Yeah, it's those kind of plays because we did everything right. We were there to make the tackle. It was a one-on-one tackle. I don't think I'd want to try to make that tackle, but I would put everything I had in Rockwest, Washington, and he just missed the tackle.
Adriel Hernandez came within an eyelash of chasing him down, but to no avail as Cartersville has now got the ball on Dalton's 31-yard line. 2:59 left to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Canes, as we are begging our defense to put a stop to this because we do not need to go down by 3 scores. It's an 11-point game right now.
Good tackle right there.
Good tackle. A gain of about 2 or 3, it looks like.
It was Andy Antagana.
Looks like a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Canes now, as they are on the Dalton, looks like the Dalton 28-yard line. Cartersville has got several explosive players, and of course they've burned us up the middle too, but when they get out to the outside, boy, they can really take off. And Dalton has got great speed on their defense because our Cats have done a pretty good job of chasing them down. The bad news is we don't want to have to be chasing them down because that usually means something hasn't went well for us. And Cartersville's moving the ball down to the Dalton 20.
Yeah, we've got to take him
down sooner than that.
Yeah, we've got to man up and be willing to hit somebody because they're getting through those holes. And again, we're there to make the play, and we're not being able to make the play.
That big offensive line is whipping us up front right now. We got to find a way to stop that because Cartersville has got a 1st and 10 from the Dalton 20. 2:03, 2:02 left to go here in the third quarter.
And I would agree with that, but I mean, part of the offensive line is letting your linebackers make their plays. Our linebackers are there to make the plays, and they're just slipping through those linebacker tackles. We've got to wrap up and get them on the ground sooner than 5 or 6 yards down the field.
Gamble with the ball, going to give off. That's a touchdown. Number 2, Jeffries on the touchdown. We did not need to see that because we failed to answer their touchdown from a while ago, so it's going to be 31-14 Cartersville. 1:38 left to go in the third. We've got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we got within 4.
We're digging a hole, and somebody needs to take the shovel away from us because it's just making it tougher on us to come back. Kane's getting ready to kick the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. 32-14 Cartersville. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
Go Big Red!
Here we are at Harmon Field, 1:38 left to go here in the third quarter. Game number 10 of our regular season. Cartersville 32, Dalton 14 as the Canes just scored, and that is going to be a touchback as their kicker has a very healthy leg.
He kicked that one almost out of the back of the
That
end zone.
fell 1 yard short from going completely out. So the shrubbery there behind the goal post is the closest receiver on that. Catamounts will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20. Cartersville's offense, Dalton has shown great flashes here in the third quarter, but Cartersville has answered everything we've done. But the bad news is Cartersville's last 2 scores we've not been able to answer.
Right.
And so that's got us down by 3 scores now.
Yeah, we've dug a hole that we've got to answer here for sure, and then we've got to have some stops, multiple stops on defense.
We got to quit digging. Dalton's going to come out with 3 receivers at the bottom. Tyson Greenwade in the backfield with Ethan. That's worked a lot of times, drawing an easy 5 yards, but the Canes were disciplined on that time as Ethan's trying to get them to jump. Ethan's going to throw one out here to it was intended for Warner Ross, overthrown, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
A little high on the pass there.
Just a little bit.
Maybe just a little more air, too. I mean, I think Warner's fast enough. He can go run that down.
2nd and 10. I'm not going to say how bad we do not need a 3 and out. I'm not even going to bring that up.
Well, then don't.
So I'll hush right now. We'll talk about something much better. I love them Dalton uniforms tonight. All right, Cats, 2nd and 10. Again, 3 receivers to the bottom as we got number 10, Warner Ross, going in motion. Ethan's going to roll out of the pocket. Ethan's going to throw one out here to number 5, Kendricks London. That's a first down.
Good catch by Kendricks London.
Great catch, and that's a first down for the Cats as we got out of a hole there. Good job, a good pass, good catch, good blocking by the line.
That's a tough throw for a quarterback going against your opposite arm. You're going against your body, and so you're having to throw across your body. And it's a footwork thing, and Ethan did a good job. He couldn't get it up high, but Kendricks bailed him out with a good catch.
Well, I'm glad Kendricks was willing to go down to the ground to get it. There's Tyson on the right-hand side. Tyson's breaking loose. Tyson has got a first or right at the marker. I think he's got it. Another first down for Dalton. It's going to be close.
He's right at it.
You never know with these spottings nowadays, but okay, they're going to move the chains. That's a first down for Dalton. They're up to their own 41. We have 55 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
And we need every second we can get.
You got that right. Again, 3 receivers at the bottom. Tyson in the backfield with Ethan.
I think part of the running success is the passing success.
One opens up the other.
Yes.
Dalton at their own 41-yard line. Ethan looking for a receiver, going to run out of the pocket down the right-hand side. Ethan's going to throw an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 34 seconds left to go in the third. 32-14, your score.
I mean, we've burned them a couple times over the top. That big pass we had to Luke Blanchard for the touchdown, and that just makes your safety stay up, or back. So they can't come help. Then your linebackers get stuck, and you get 10 yards. So pass sometimes opens up the run, and sometimes run opens up the pass.
One complements the other. Ethan with the ball, going to hand it off to Greenwade. Tyson looking for a hose, got it out, hit around the end. Tyson is still going. Tyson's inside Cartersville territory. Tyson's got the first down. 25 seconds to go. Good job by Greenwade as he picks up a first down. I don't see any flags. We've got an injured.
It's Tyson.
We've got Tyson down, and we've got an injured Hurricane down.
It almost looked like this kid, I don't think it was intentional.
Folks, we'll be right back to Harmon Field.
The helmet was there.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton. the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
Right back here at Harmon Field, Tyson Greenway was the injured cat. He's up off the field on his own power. Cartersville had a player down. He's up, so that turned out well. Both guys are okay. Dalton at the Cartersville 46-yard line as Ethan is looking for a receiver. Ethan's going to throw one out here intended for Luke Blanchard. Pass is going to be intercepted by Cartersville. Cartersville is down around their own 7-yard line. Interception. 2.7 seconds left to go in the third. Cats have turned the ball over to the Canes. Did not need that at all.
Yeah, that was that 50-50 ball. We got a we got a flag over here on the Cartersville sideline.
Okay, I see it now.
He's trying to keep them back. I'm not sure. Sideline warning or let's see what it is. Yep.
Sideline, you're right, Curtis. Sideline warning against Cartersville.
But anyway, I mean, there's a 50-50 ball, but there was like 3 defenders right there.
Luke was outnumbered.
Yeah, I think Ethan would probably want that pass back. But
yeah.
You're down 3 and you're trying to take a risk.
You're trying to make something happen, but that was not the particular play to make it happen because, again, he wasn't open, and he was Cartersville had 3 around him.
Yeah, they've said they're not going to which again is open up the run, but we're not going to let you beat us over the top anymore.
Cartersville, 1st and 10 from their own 7, 2.7 seconds left to go here in the third. Getting ready to head to the fourth quarter from Harmon Field. Cartersville's going to bust it out to the side, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Headed to the fourth quarter from Harmon Field. Cartersville 32, Dalton 14. We'll be right back.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Back with you here at Harmon Field. Fourth quarter as Cartersville is going to run the ball on this second down. Pretty good gain for the Canes. That's going to be third down as number 6 for the Canes. Number 6, Christian Lando. He's ran the ball several times this evening. 3rd and 5.
Again, big stop right here for Dalton.
The ball, Cartersville has the ball on their own 12-yard line. Man, I can't help but think what a pick 6 would look good here, but if they hand the ball off, there goes that. But maybe we get a scoop and score.
Yeah, I think they're going to hand it.
Or the quarterback might even keep it.
Didn't work, though. Great read right there.
That's 71 for Cartersville, and they got several, but, man, that's some big boys.
They're some big kids.
For high
try
school,
to run behind him.
For high school kids. Whew, good size. The Dalton defense holds, so it's 4th down. Cartersville will be punting from deep in their own territory.
This is where you want the snap.
Blanchard, with the time against us, we need a return all the way.
Bad snap.
That'd be even better. I'm not picky. I'll take either one.
A drop snap.
You're talking my language now. Well, neither one of them's going to happen. My goodness. Great punt.
Killed that ball.
Great punt. All right. Cartersville's going to down this and at the Dalton, looks like the 32-yard line where the Catamounts will come out. Number 14 for Cartersville pushed number 29 out of the way. Don't you dare touch that ball.
Make them blow the whistle.
He must be a senior. That's senior leadership right there.
And I think that's a learning experience for the official right there. You got to call that dead as soon as that ball stops. You can't wait for them to touch it. That was 2 or 3 seconds that Dalton preciously needs right now.
Yeah. Catamounts come out 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Just started the fourth quarter. Cats down by 18 points, so we need to affect that scoreboard, and we need to do it in a hurry.
Yeah, we got to go fast. Three scores.
3 receivers to the top. Going to hand it off to Tyson. Tyson is up to about the 35. Tyson might have gained about 3.
Pretty good run on the first down, but we're going
to have to get more chunks, though.
We are.
We're not in a position where 3 and 4 yards. We're going to have to.
No, a 6-minute drive is everything Cartersville would love to have. They don't mind giving us a touchdown on a 6-minute drive.
They don't have a problem with that. We do, but they don't. 3 receivers to the bottom. We got R.J. Story in single coverage to the top. 2nd and about 7 for the Cats. Ethan's looking for receivers. Going to be flushed out of the pocket. Ethan's going to throw it out here to Warner Ross. Warner has got a first down. Woo! Looked like a head. I don't guess they're going to call that. They could get him for some smack talk there. Not going to call that either.
Yeah.
We got a little scoreboard pointing here from number 11 for the Canes.
Which is fine, but I think this is the stuff that you're trying to be careful of in football, and helmet to helmet is a very important.
I remember they've called it on Dalton a few times. And
point of emphasis, I know it is.
Yeah, it's always a judgment call. So,
but a good pass by
great job by Warner.
Good job by Warner.
Come on, Tyson, get around that end. Tyson is not going to have any success. His Cartersville was all over that. So that's going to be 2nd and long. As Dalton lost, let's see how many.
6 yards.
Like Dalton lost, about right at 5. So it's about 2nd and 15. Dalton from their own 46-yard line. Catamounts again with 3 receivers to this bottom. Warner Ross going in motion. Warner's going to roll out of the pocket. Warner's under pressure, going to throw the ball away. And they're not going to.
Well, it was an all-out blitz, and Greenway was in the area, so it wasn't intentional grounding.
He also did not get out of the pocket either.
Well, but Greenway was in the area, so they're giving him the benefit of the doubt because Greenway was there.
3rd down. Oh, boy. It's
3rd and 15.
Just all of a sudden, over the last 3 or 4 drives, it's went about as far south against Dalton as it could. So we got 2 receivers to each side, spread that defense out a little bit. Ethan, as always, operates from the shotgun. 9:04 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 15.
We need to get half or 10 yards on this. We can't afford to give this back to them.
No. All right, Ethan. Ethan's going to be sacked. That was about the last thing we could afford. The only thing worse than that would have been a turnover.
Yep. I mean, you got to punt at this point.
We do.
But
as it's 4th and pretty long. 4th and about 20. As Ethan was sacked. Adrian Gongora in to punt for Dalton. Ball is on the 40-yard line. Dalton would have had to reach the Cartersville 39. Boy, it'd be nice for Cartersville to fumble this return.
We keep wishing for miracles.
I know. Never give up. It's almost Christmas season. Folks, we'll be right back with you at Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Right back with you. Harmon Field, game 10. 8:20 left to go in the ball game. Cartersville up 32-14 on our Cats. Canes are going to throw it out here to number 19, maybe.
Number 19, yeah.
19, all right, let's go with 19.
Great play by, again, Adriel Hernandez coming over to make that tackle. He is a football player.
We have called his name quite a few times tonight. A gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2, Cartersville from their own 43-yard line. We Cats are we're beyond desperate right now. We got to have something to happen.
Yeah, Cartersville's in no hurry.
Our backs are more than against the wall as the Canes are going to milk the clock here. Take as much time off as they can because they are in total control of the game right now. Jeffries with the ball. Great job by Bannon Phelan. Great job by Bannon.
Yeah, kept him short.
And it's going to be 3rd and about 1.
That's a great job to stop that young man. He's the one that's been getting through our line, even though we're there to make the tackle.
Great job by Bannon. Getting a stop here would be nice.
It's almost a must.
Yeah, kind of. Cartersville again taking time off the clock as you would expect with a 18-point lead this late in the game. Is that Jeffries? My goodness. Jeffries is going to
I don't think that's
are we going
him,
to chase him down? Is that not Jeffries?
Oh, fumble! Fumble right there! Fumble!
But
no!
he called it
They called a touchdown. That's a fumble! They called it a touchdown, but that's
right
a
there.
fumble. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Wow. We're trying to see the Jumbotron if we're going to show a replay there. Wow. What a great play. I'm not sure who ran him down. Was that Assad Tanner? We got Bubba Tanner on the field, down on the field. I'm not sure who chased him down, but man.
Here we go. Oh, it's on the jump. It's on the big screen too. Well. Okay, here it is. Well, now it's there again.
What happened?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Boy, that's a bang right there.
It went off the Jumbotron. It went off what'd you see?
It was right at the goal line when he dropped it.
What an excellent play. I'm not sure who was chasing him down.
The effort. Good job, Bubba.
Good job, Bubba.
Boy, is he ever a big piece of the puzzle coming back for next year.
We're going to need him to get healthy, make sure he's ready to go for the playoff game too.
Boy, he's not able to put any weight on that foot at all.
Man, what a bang play that didn't go our way, but what an effort by our defensive back running that down.
Wait a minute.
They scored. They gave him a touchdown.
Okay, it says first over there, and I thought they were going to say that he had dropped it at the 3 or something. But they did get a motion touchdown, but again, I was looking at the first down marker over there. So the PAT is up and good. That is 39-14. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Here we are at Harmon Field, Bill Chapel Stadium, as the Canes are getting ready to kick off. Cartersville up 39-14. And that one is going into the end zone as R.J. Story will be receiving the ball, but it's going to be coming out on the 20-yard line. I think they've only had one kickoff.
No, yeah, I don't think we've returned one.
It was definitely a judgment, yeah. It's first and 10, Dalton from their own 20-yard line. 6:32 left to go in the regular season.
We've had some tough luck this half. The score is not indicative of what Dalton's played today.
It's all been on big plays.
It has been. It's not even that we've even let it get out of hand. It's just been weird plays. Like we had 3rd and 4, and they got their wrong run from the quarterback. We were there to make a play. We drop a pass. The score's not indicative of what the game has been.
Tyson on the carry, and Greenwade. We got number
Striker Woods.
75. Striker Woods getting up really slow.
He seems like he's hurt his foot, and he's really battling through it.
Either that or his shoe came off or something, but it's something definitely to do with his foot.
No, it's been a couple of plays. I've been watching him on the sideline. He's playing through some injury right now.
Well, the good news is we're off next week.
Yes.
So we get 2 weeks before we hit the road. And, again, at this exact moment in time, not exactly sure exactly where we will be playing our playoff game. But we will be hitting the road. Cats have 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Ethan with the ball, rolling out of the pocket, looking for somebody to get open. Ethan is going to throw it to number 10, Warner Ross, but he was out of bounds, so it's going to be 2nd down.
A 3rd down.
No, 3rd down, yeah. 3rd and 8. Third and 8 for Dalton. 5:36 left to go here in the ball game. I cannot, man, we only had 4 home games, but every time it's the final game of the year, and it's more meaningful when it's right here at this stadium because of the tradition of this stadium. But it just doesn't seem like the season should be at this point. That's a 1st down for Dalton. I believe that was number 10, Warner Ross, on the reception.
It was.
1st down, Dalton, and it's going to move the chains. Cats have the ball up to their own 35-yard line. I'm going back to the very beginning of the season when we played North Murray right here. Again, we only had 4 home games. So there's reasons why it doesn't seem like we've been here that much. But next year, Dalton will have 6 home games here at Harmon Field. So everybody that was away this year will be home next year. Tyson Greenwade's going to run this one. Tyson, he got up to about the 44, and they're going to stand Tyson up. Never did get him down. As Tyson is up to the 45, that's a 1st down for Dalton. 5:02 left to go in the ball game.
Tyson had entered the second half only having 38 yards. I'd have to imagine at this point he's well over 100. He's had some holes that he's been able to run through this half, and part of that's been the success of the pass.
3 receivers to the top for Dalton, 1 to the bottom. 4:41 left to go in the game. Going to hand this one off to Tyson. And Tyson is juking and jiving his way into Cartersville territory at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, he's being Tyson, which is seeing the holes and having the vision, but they keep getting hands on him and kind of spinning him around. He can't get his footing to kind of accelerate like he does.
It's helping, as you've pointed out, it's helping Tyson because we've got 3 receivers to the top, and so Cartersville's having to take some of their defense to cover our receivers, so there's less white jerseys to go after Tyson, so he's able to gain some yardage. And so, it's helping a little bit right now as it's 2nd and 4. Ethan with the ball. Ethan's being flushed, and he never got out of the pocket, and we got a flag on the play as there was black jerseys and white jerseys all around Ethan. Cartersville player, as you mentioned a while ago, Stryker has been favoring that foot, and I think it's obviously time to give that young man a 2-week rest here.
Yeah.
We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
Buy from the pros who know at Performance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Performance Sports Academy. PerformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
And strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
to fight for the education, basic needs.
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers
Game changers.
and the problem solvers. United,
We can create a community where
everyone,
Is part of something bigger than themselves. Be inclusive.
be bold. Be kind.
Live united.
Did you?
Who's listening?
Some things in your home smell funny. But if you
We're right
smell
back with you
sulfur
here
or
at
rotten egg
Harmon
odor,
Field.
you might have a natural
Injured
gas
Catamounts
leak.
on the play was
Leave
number
your house
75,
immediately.
junior lineman Stryker Woods. Stryker, we're assuming it's a foot issue because he's gotten up slow on several plays, and Stryker is one of those guys that will give you everything he's got. So hopefully it's something that Stryker can be ready to go in 2 weeks, because we will not be having a football game next week, as next week everybody will be finishing up the regular season. Dalton finishing a week early. We got 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Ethan's going to throw it here to number 5, Kendricks London. London's putting on some good moves. London is a great athlete himself. As London gets back the original yardage that was on the penalty, it's going to be third down. Third and about 9, it looks like. Curtis calls him Kenny, and it took me a while, but now I'm starting to look at him as Kenny instead of Kendricks now. So
it's from baseball. I don't know why I just called him Kenny.
London has got he's just an all-around great athlete. 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Tyson in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan's going to be, well, he wasn't technically sacked until he had already fallen down, but we've got flags on the play. I hope that's not a hold.
We got multiple flags on the play.
We do.
So let's see what it is on this.
Greenwade's one of his legs is not cooperating, or foot.
I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if they're going to call a hold on this, but I wonder if they're also going to call a personal foul.
Hold against Dalton.
They've had 2 flags on the play, so they both saw the same thing?
Evidently. Well, I'll tell you, they're getting back to that pocket's collapsing on Ethan pretty quick, so whoever's holding needs to learn a better holding technique, because it's not working.
I thought he was calling a personal foul. I didn't know which one he was calling it on, but there were some extracurricular activities after the play. So
intense fellowship?
Yeah, that's where Tyson was getting up ginger.
Yeah, there's reasons why these guys get up like that. 4th down, Gongora into punt. 2:48 left to go in the game. Good snap. And Gongora is going to kick a low, wobbly spiral. Ooh, I started saying 9. That's Caleb Staten, I believe, ain't it, Curtis? Number 9?
22's Caleb Staten, right?
One's 22 and one's 9. And I have some of them on JV, and I absolutely get them mixed up. They're both great.
Cameron Staten.
Cameron is 9?
Yes.
Okay.
And Caleb is 22.
22. I knew one was, I've got their numbers down. It's just getting the names. I would say state number 1 and state number 2, but whoever was state number 2 might not like that, because he wants to be state number 1. So,
well,
I want to keep peace in the family.
Again, I want to go back to Dalton played well tonight. I mean, the score is not indicative of the effort that we gave. We got within 4 in the second half, and had 3rd and short, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and unfortunately they got a long run on us. Tackle there.
Great job on the defense by number 16, Andy Gutierrez, and who's he going to be picking up? Number 22, again.
Yeah,
and I'm going to put it on you now.
Say it.
I'm afraid I'll say the wrong one. It's Caleb, ain't it?
Caleb Staten,
okay.
Yes. But we fought hard, and unfortunately we're going to come out on the losing end of this bargain, but
the reason it's so hard to get their names is because they're all over the field. They're very active. They're great athletes, and they're both quick. And Oh, wow.
Yep. He was a yard short.
Oh, wow. Unfortunately, we don't need to say what we just saw there. So Cartersville is going to have it third down as number 46, Austin. I tell you what, it's going to be sad to see a Dalton defense without Austin Davis, with all that young man's been through, with his injuries and everything.
Yeah, and he's been such a force out there.
He has.
He's such a good young man, but
we'll be right back to Harmon
young
Field
man as well.
Some things in your home smell funny, but if you smell a sulfur or rotten egg odor, you might have a natural gas leak. Leave your house immediately. Don't try to locate the leak. Don't use your landline, cordless or cell phone. Don't turn lights or appliances on or off. Go to a neighbor's house and call Dalton Utilities. For more natural gas safety information, visit our website, www.dutil.com.
Back here with you at Harmon Field, 1:44 left to go in the ball game. Third down and about 6 for the Canes. Cartersville going to roll out of the pocket, throws an incomplete pass. That's going to be fourth down. Number 36, Denzel Vasquez on the coverage for the Cats.
Now, I could be wrong, and I don't want to down anybody, but going forward for Cartersville, they're going to be the number 2 seed, barring Calhoun's losing to Cass, and it doesn't look like they're going to. So they're going to host a home game. They're going to have to be able to throw the ball to be able to win state.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're number 10 in the state in our region, but to me, they've not been able to throw the pass successfully tonight.
No, you definitely got to be balanced if you're going to make a run in the state playoffs, because you're going to be playing teams that are balanced.
Yes. And they're a really good football team, so I don't want to
Cartersville is loaded with explosive
their efforts.
They're loaded with explosive skill players. But as you said, you got to have a passing game to complement that running game. As number 1, Luke Blanchard is looking for some room, and Blanchard is going to get up. I was watching something else, so I lost totally. Luke got up to the 44 as I was watching some other stuff going on.
We got a flag on the field. I wonder if it's another
over here
sideline infraction.
There is a penalty flag on the Cartersville sideline.
He's pointing to the cheerleaders. Surely the cheerleaders don't have a penalty on them. The ref and the official in the white hat did.
Yeah.
I mean, he pointed in that direction. I
don't know if it looked like the Cartersville young man was pointing like it was against Dalton, so I'm not sure.
Having some fun with it here. Here's the call. It's against Cartersville.
Sideline. Yeah. But I don't know if that's a warning or a penalty.
We went back behind him. Front. Well, that's what
he did. Another sideline warning. So,
but
again, I'm still lost on the sideline. I mean, did they just get warnings? I don't understand the whole. I mean, it happened to us earlier in the year.
They're going to mark this off.
Okay. Well, he said sideline warning on the PA.
Right.
So.
Right. He did.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
The ball is at the Cartersville 41-yard line.
I'll eat my words.
I've ate a lot of mine before.
Well, apparently I called Striker Tiger, so.
I've lost count of how many young men I might have called the wrong number. We got Parker McClurg in at quarterback. I cannot tell who is the ball carrier for Dalton. Number 17 will be Sagan Morgan, a sophomore. Morgan lost on the play. Didn't really have much of a chance. As soon as he got the ball, there was white jerseys all over him. Again, we have number 14, senior quarterback, Parker McClurg again, taking snaps. Second and 10.
Yeah, we've put some young guys in there.
Yeah, we've got Tyson out, and we've got Ethan out. So we've got Parker at quarterback, going to be handing off to 17, Sagan Morgan. Sagan is not going to be able to turn the corner as Cartersville is there to meet Sagan. 35 seconds left to go from Harmon Field. The regular season of this 2022 campaign is 25 seconds away from being history.
Boy, has it went by fast.
I cannot believe how I say this every year.
It is amazing.
And it seems to get faster every year.
It does.
It seems like just a few weeks ago we was playing Cedartown.
Yep.
Or at Lassiter, still in the non-region part of our schedule.
And for me, basketball's coming up, so I'm super excited.
Coming up for me, too. I'll be right there with you. Parker's going to roll out of the pocket as time is going to expire. McClurg is going to be going out on the Cartersville sideline as that's your ball game. Cartersville 39, Dalton 14 is going to be your final. Dalton will finish the regular season at 5-5, 3-2 in the region. Our Cats will be off next Friday night. In 2 weeks, Dalton will hit the road to play somebody in the first round of the state playoffs. Folks, it has been a fast year. We are more than honored to have had you with us this year. Some games we were not able to go live with you. That wasn't our choice. We had to go by the decision of the other schools, but we have tried our best to bring you Dalton action, and we are very proud of you for staying with us. On behalf of Brandon Brown Productions and Curtis Carson, my name is LaDarren Edgeman. We will see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.